Ida for not wanting to handle my adult sister with kid gloves? Okay, this will be a little bit all over the place, so bear with me. A little backstory: my female 39 sister, female 36, very dramatically moved from our country across the world in September 2021 while 6 months pregnant. She has undiagnosed histrionic personality disorder, so everything she does is big, dramatic and super attention seeking. Anytime anyone else has attention, she will go out of her way to put the spotlight back on her. She's done this her entire life. It's extremely annoying. We come from a big family and she has effectively cut off relationships with each sibling and our father. Mom and dad split in 1995. When she left, one of the requirements of her visa was background information on her family. My siblings were a little worried about this because it seemed excessive and they're all very private people. She complained that my whole family was preventing her from reuniting her husband with his family. She and her husband met online, married during their second in-person visit, and he moved to our country March 2020 of his own volition. She also claims our mother forced her to marry her first husband, who she says was very emotionally abusive. So during the move, she basically cut everyone off except me and my mother. She's since birthed 2 children, ended and started again a photography business, started to attempt to repair relationships, but really only calls when she wants or needs something, paid a hefty fee for a membership to a photography club that awards every member with a medal sticker and uses it to tell everyone she's an award-winning photographer, and effectively burned every bridge in her new country. Both sides of husband's family hate her because she uses them. She's a give an inch, take a mile person, not to mention an energy vampire. Fast forward to now, our father passed away while on a little birthday trip with a few of our siblings. I was very close to him and talked to him on the phone pretty much daily, if not daily. We had a great relationship for living 1,500 miles apart. I'm struggling with my grief, but I also have 4 children to care for as a SOM, one of which goes back to college next week. The others are very little. We're talking preschool, potty training and teething, and a small bakery business I'm trying to get off the ground. I don't have the energy for much else. I told my sister as much, just that I don't have the energy for what's not directly in front of me at this moment. Yesterday my brother asked if I would like a poem or passage of scripture to be put in my dad's flyer for the funeral, which I also can't attend because I'm in the middle of changing my name from my maiden name to married name and don't have the proper identification to travel yet. I opted for a poem and sent it. He then asked me to reach out to that sister to find out if she'd like one submitted on her behalf too. While I don't like being the middleman, I messaged her anyway. The message was met with, "I want to send something but can't wrap my brain around it, and if I don't send something they'll be mad at me like you are since you don't talk to me." I politely explained my situation and said please excuse me as I don't have a surplus of energy to spare beyond this. I had gently explained this before, so I don't know where your mad at me came from. Well, apparently I set her off, and she called my mom crying about how I was mean. I knew this would be a possibility, so I sent my mother screenshots of exactly what was said ahead of time. My mom admitted that she completely understood my side and that I didn't actually say anything wrong. She knows I haven't been myself lately and told my sister as much. She also gently reminded her that she made her own choices moving to the other side of the world and cutting everyone off. This is where I might be the asshole. My mom asked me to reach back out to my sister to smooth things over because, although I was right in what I said, she took it personally, so I should consider her feelings and handle her with kid gloves a bit because she feels cut off from everyone. I told my mom that I don't necessarily talk to anyone lately and I don't talk to her because I just don't have the energy to. I also said that she made her choices and that her feelings aren't my responsibility. I just don't feel like I should have to coddle a fully grown adult. Am I the asshole?